Welcome to Sudden Impact. I'm your host, JL.
And I'm Dirty Harry Smothers.
Tonight, we've got two action-packed matches for you. First up is Joey Grunge and the Apocalypse versus Robbie McCann and Gavin Alexander. That'll be pretty good, huh?
It should be.
Shouldn't be too bad. The next one is the Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Championship match. It's a four-way dance for the title. It'll be Chase Stevens, Zach Booth, Sensei Bach, and Shane Hollister. You're not going to want to miss that one. That was going to be really good, I think.
I think that'll be crazy.
That'll be great. All right, let's go to your first match of Joey and Apocalypse versus Robbie and Gavin. Let's see how it goes down.
Chuck Diamond here along with JL here at the School of Smothers in Lincoln, Illinois. We bring you a tag team contest. The Sudden Impact Television Champion Apocalypse teaming up with Joey Grunge against two very reluctant partners indeed when the match was made. Robbie McCann, the muscle of the Smothers family, and Gavin Alexander.
Oh, look at Joey Grunge and the Apocalypse. I've seen less paint in a body shop.
Well, let's go back a couple weeks here. We seen an incident in Bartonville with Joey Grunge and Apocalypse. Afterwards, he used the branch of Tracy Smothers on Apocalypse after he took the fall, making Apocalypse the new television champion, the very inaugural television champion. But since then, we've had a late-breaking development. Could you explain that, JL? You're looking at me like you don't know?
No, I don't know. But I never bought the whole Grunge turning heel on us. He's not a bad guy. Put him in the same category as Robbie McCann. That guy's a national folk hero.
Well, give me a second to explain the situation as Apocalypse raining in elbows in the corner on Gavin Alexander and a drop kick in the corner to the chest of one Gavin Alexander.
Oh, look at Robbie over there. He knows to stand back and just let Gavin Alexander take a beating. Well, that's a smart move on his part.
Robbie McCann, the muscle of the Smothers family on the apron, while Apocalypse, what is Apocalypse setting up for here? And he went for the shoulder, he missed and hit the turnbuckle. Now let's explain the situation with Apocalypse and Joey Grunge. Joey Grunge refused to take the money of Tracy Smothers after he attacked Apocalypse. Him and Apocalypse let bygones be bygones later that night, and here they are as tag team partners.
Look at Robbie McCann. He's throwing Apocalypse all over the ring. That's the way it should be. But I think Joey Grunge made a huge mistake in not taking that money. He should have taken all the money he could have gotten. He probably needs it. I think he needs a new shirt.
Joey Grunge cannot be paid off as Robbie McCann gets the 2 count on Apocalypse and locks in. It looks like a rear chin lock. You seen last week, Robbie McCann ever so close to becoming the Sudden Impact Television Champion, but Apocalypse retained in the end.
I still got my foam finger, Chuck, and I think that Robbie McCann is going to take it all here, too. He doesn't even need Gavin Alexander.
Reluctant partners, as I alluded to earlier on, Gavin Alexander and Robbie McCann, they've had some battles here recently as Gavin Alexander is tagged inside the ring. He has a hold of Apocalypse right now. And a double chop to the trapezius of Apocalypse. And it looked like an open hand thrust to the breadbasket of Apocalypse. He's choking Apocalypse. He's really upset that he has a team with Robbie McCann.
You know, I really appreciate some cheating, and Robbie McCann is doing it great here. I don't really call it cheating. I call it maneuvering, Chuck. Maneuvering.
You explain this week after week. It never seems to get old with you, does it, JL?
No, I think I've put my point forward fairly straightforward and very well.
Well, in any event, Gavin Alexander, he's using the referee to his advantage while Robbie that was Tracy Smothers choking Apocalypse.
Yeah, I took that flag and wrapped it around his neck and used the rope too. That's called getting the upper hand. It doesn't matter how you do it.
Well, a jawbreaker by Apocalypse on Gavin Alexander. And a right hand Apocalypse with a kick right to the thigh. And another one. Gavin Alexander is favoring that leg now. He is down in the corner while Apocalypse lays in some left hands.
I'm not a fan of either one of these men, Apocalypse or Gavin Alexander. I hope he kicks him until he gets a peg leg.
And right now, Apocalypse, Robbie McCann, you did not see this. When the referee's distracted, he took Apocalypse down. Illegally, I might add.
How many times do I have to explain this to you, Chuck? If the referee didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Well, the referee seen that clubbing blow. That is legal. It was not a closed fist.
Oh, no, but, you know, I'd be okay if he punched him in the head anyway. Closed fist or open fist, maybe.
That was made illegal for a reason, and you know it, JL.
Oh, poo.
Robbie McCann with a boot to the back of Apocalypse. He's setting up the Iron Claw, perhaps?
Hold on, let me get my foam finger out.
Shades of the Von Erichs, it looks like here. Robbie, here he has it!
All
the
right.
claw!
Oh.
He has it on Apocalypse!
I hope he gives up. Oh, look at him, he's grinding it in.
Robbie McCann dusting off a time-honored submission maneuver, but Apocalypse, it looks like he is making an attempt to rally here. Oh, right to the eyes. Come on, referee.
Oh, I think it was perfectly okay. Ooh, that wasn't.
A DDT by Apocalypse on Robbie McCann.
Oh, no. Am I going to have to put my foam finger up?
Well, be that as it may, Robbie McCann crawling over to the corner as is Apocalypse. Tags made. Here we got Gavin Alexander and Joey Grunge. Joey Grunge takes both men down. Clothesline to Gavin. A chop to Robbie McCann.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Irish whip and another clothesline to Gavin Alexander. Gavin Alexander goes down. Joey Grunge is getting Gavin Alexander up as Apocalypse and Robbie McCann brawl outside the ring. Irish whip to the turnbuckle.
Wow, look at that, Chuck. Did you see that? What power.
The velocity indeed. And a foot to the face of Gavin Alexander. How do you like that one?
I think he bent his nose on that one.
He just may have.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. He's got Robbie. Oh, come on, Robbie. Let's go. No. Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad.
Joey Grunge has Robbie McCann up. And what is this? Fireman's carry slam onto Gavin Alexander in the cover. 2 and 3. Joey Grunge and the Apocalypse get the Duke here tonight.
What a travesty. What an absolute travesty. I can't believe it. I think they cheated.
Well, Gavin Alexander and Robbie McCann, they did work pretty well together here tonight for being reluctant tag team partners, but your winners are Joey Grunge and the Sudden Impact Television Champion, Apocalypse.
Yeah, I still think they cheated. I don't know what they did, but I think they cheated. Salt in the eyes, probably.
They won that fair and square, and you know it! You need to get your class adjusted, JL!
I don't think you know what you're talking about, Chuck. I'm telling you, salt in the eyes, finger to the eyes, chop to the throat. They did something illegal. I swear I seen it.
Robbie McCann and Gavin Alexander were cheating the whole match, and it was not enough!
I didn't see a thing.
Of course you didn't. I think your brain went out!
That's not very nice, Chuck. After all I've done for you.
You haven't done a thing for me except run my blood pressure up!
Well, it's what you needed. Get your heart rate up.
In any event, Joey Grunge and the Apocalypse, you see the Apocalypse right now, victorious. A hard-fought victory. I'm sure the Apocalypse will be a fighting champion indeed. And there, looking on, is Amp.
Oh, he's got to eat somebody's face, I swear.
You know, I would not want to cross that man outside the ring.
I wouldn't either. I don't know. Just his crew scares me. All right, let's go back to the studios.
Yes, indeed.
Joey Grunge and the Apocalypse are your winners this night. It was a great match. I think I would have rather seen Robbie win. Of course, everybody knows.
He's not going to always win, though, JL.
Isn't he your brother?
Yeah.
Okay, no family solidarity there, I see. All right, let's take you to the next match, the Fatal 4-Way, and I think you're going to love it. Let's see who comes out. By the way, Chase Stevens is the current champion. Let's see how it works out.
Chuck Diamond back here with JL. We have a Fatal 4-Way match for the Heavyweight Championship. The inaugural champion, Chase Stevens, defending against Zach Booth, the Obsession indeed. Sensei Bach, the world's greatest martial artist, and a veteran in his own right, Shane Hollister.
Oh, all my money's on Zach Booth here. He's a Smothers family. And, look, I got a foam finger for him too, Chuck.
Do you realize, JL, that the champion has a 25% chance of retaining the title in this match? Mathematically, I might add.
Well, it just depends on if the rest of the Smothers family is allowed at ringside or not.
Well, hopefully the Smothers family will stay in the back as this match is about to get underway here. Chase Stevens, a veteran of 20 years in the industry, 3-time former NWA World Tag Team Champion, along with his then tag team partner Andy Douglas. They were known as the Naturals.
Zach Booth, let's talk about him because he's so beautiful. He's over there in the corner. How could you not be obsessed with him? Look, here, you want to wear my foam finger?
Zach Booth, I don't care about the foam finger, by the way. Zach Booth has a lot to prove tonight, as does Sensei Bach, and as does Shane Hollister. And of course, Chase Stevens has a lot to prove as well. He has the odds against him here tonight.
Well, look at Chase Stevens. He's built like a side of beef.
Chase Stevens, he's been around for quite a while. He was brought into the sport of professional wrestling by Tracy Smothers. That was the man that trained Chase Stevens.
Hold on a second there, Chuck. I gotta put my sunglasses on. I just gotta look at Sensei Bach's head.
Well, Sensei Bach, I will say this. You better not let him catch you saying that.
Well, he's way over there. He can't hear me.
Sensei Bach, a black belt in martial arts? Are you kidding me?
Did I tell you about my foam finger, Chuck?
Yeah, I've heard about the foam finger enough. Who cares?
Oh, it looks like we're going to get down to some action here, Chuck.
Yes, we need to get down to some action. We need to pay attention to the action here in the ring at the School of Smothers that Midwest Impact Pro is bringing all these wonderful fans.
Hey, is that a Sensei Bach headband I see you've got over there?
What are you talking about?
Right here.
Man, you need to get those glasses adjusted. That's what you need to do. That is not a headband.
Oh, I thought maybe it was a Sensei Bach headband. He sells them out there in the concession area.
Those are my notes for commentary.
Oh, you do need notes.
Man, I'm going to have you removed here in a second.
You can't. I run the show.
Oh, you do, huh? Well, I'll appeal that decision, if you know what I mean. But right now, we have still not gotten underway in this Fatal 4-Way match. Zach Booth jaw-jacking with the fans here at the School of Smothers.
I'm not sure about this Hollister guy. I don't know. He seems like he's got maybe a touch of villainy in him. I don't know. Maybe he can bring it out. But I'm still rooting for Zach Booth.
Well, Shane Hollister, he came up in the business along with the great Seth Rollins, who happens to be the current WWE Intercontinental Champion as we speak. Shane Hollister, he's been around for quite a while. For those of you at home that have never heard of this talented individual.
I think I'm going to get Sensei Bach a toupee.
Sensei Bach. Oh my. You are too much, JL.
His glare is hurting my eyes.
Focus on the action about to get underway.
Look, it's Zach. Let me put on my foam finger.
I'm ready to rip that foam finger apart along with you.
You're so violent today, Chuck. What's your problem?
And nonetheless, this is an all-important matchup. Fatal four-way matchup for the heavyweight title of Midwest Impact Pro.
It looks like they're just wagging their jaws at each other right now. They need to get out there and start beating the holy living crap out of each other. I want to see some violence.
Well, that's what we could get here tonight between these four individuals.
I don't know. I'm still putting my money on Zach Booth. Guy's got great hair.
Chase Stevens with, I believe, one title defense under his belt. He retained the title several weeks ago here at the School of Smothers against Matt Harmon.
I believe you're right, Chuck. And, oh, there's that Sensei Bach again. Nobody's with you.
Sensei Bach looking to get the support of the crowd, the fans. They love him here in Lincoln, Illinois at the School of Smothers.
Oh, I don't.
And another footnote here, Sensei Bach trained also by the aforementioned Seth Rollins and Merrick Brave, the Black and Brave Academy.
Oh, look at this. Look at Hollister. His mustache is nowhere near as nice as mine.
Man, Hollister, he's going to be ready to tear you up if he hears that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he loves my mustache.
Shane Hollister. This is our first look at him here on Sudden Impact and also in Midwest Impact Pro in general.
I think he could be a great star. It just depends on how much he cheats.
You and cheating. We go through this every week.
What?
Cheating.
Yeah?
You believe in all these shortcuts.
Hey, whatever works to get you that big W. That's what I believe in.
Karma gets you one day.
Nah, it'll never get me.
Karma, that's a heck of a thing. Let me tell you that. But here we go. Are we going to get this match officially underway? Referee Matt Hampson set to officiate this all-important bout for the Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Championship. Fatal four-way champion Chase Stevens defending against the Obsession Zach Booth, Shane Hollister, and Sensei Bach. And we got a quadruple tie-up.
I've never seen anything like this, Chuck.
No, I have not. I mean, what is... Wait a minute. Zach Booth throws a kick, as does Hollister. They both get spun around.
Oh, don't break his moneymaker.
Reverse atomic drops by Chase Stevens and Sensei Bach. Irish whip to the ropes. Both men go outside of the ring.
You know, it's kind of odd. These two are working together almost like a tag team, Chuck.
Well, it's every man for himself in this match indeed. Sensei Bach, I'm pretty sure, also wants the right to be called Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Champion as Chase Stevens gets a hold of Zach Booth. And also Sensei Bach getting a hold of Hollister. Wait. Oh, he brings his throat across that top rope, as did Zach Booth with Chase Stevens. Both men down.
You know, that throat across the top rope, that's my kind of move, Chuck.
Well, that move, it is not illegal, I will give you that.
I wish they just would have held him there for about 10 seconds.
And we got double clotheslines in the corner by Chase Stevens.
What was that, do-si-do? Was that a do-si-do?
And Sensei Bach, they're climbing to the second rope. Mounted punches in the corner on Zach Booth and Shane Hollister simultaneously.
Oh, he needs to get off of Zach Booth. He's going to break his face.
That's not a concern when you step between those ropes, and you know it, JL.
Oh, what about all these movies he's going to make? I heard he was cast in several new movies coming out.
What is he? Is he going to be cast as the Gimp?
Well, he will if he keeps getting hit in the face.
Nonetheless, Chase Stevens has control of Zach Booth in the corner, as does Sensei Bach with the veteran Shane Hollister.
He's putting chop. I bet his hand's closed.
Well, right now what I'm seeing are forearms to the stomach by Sensei Bach. And right now Chase Stevens with the advantage still on the Obsession. Zach Booth. We've seen Zach Booth here on this program record 2 victories, including 1 in a 2 out of 3 falls match over Matt Harmon.
Did you see Sensei Bach choking the life out of Hollister? He's starting to turn my way of thinking.
I'm amazed at how you see these things. You apparently see these things that I'm not.
Well, maybe you need the glasses, Chuck.
No. You know, I'm about to have security remove you.
You can't have them remove me. I own them.
Nonetheless, let's call the action.
All right. It looks like Booth is taking control, so let me put the foam finger back on.
Zach Booth and Shane Hollister at the Irish Whip, and Sensei Bot gets tripped by Chase Stevens. Chase Stevens pulls him outside the ring. Chase goes in, ducks a double clothesline, clotheslines both Hollister and Zach Booth.
You know, that was a pretty good move on his part. He's got to get in the action. If he hopes to win, he has to be the one that has to pin these people. He has to be the one that takes control, and he has to be the one to take charge if he wants to retain his belt.
Well, Chase Stevens, a well-traveled veteran, he's been in there with many of the greats, including AJ Styles. Pescado over the top rope on all 3 men.
They all went down on that one. I think Chase might have hit his knee on something.
Chase
Could be
has
bad.
been in the ring with the likes of AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, WWE Hall of Famers, the Dudleys, you name it. He's been in the ring with all of them.
No, they need to get back in that ring. You can only win if you pin.
Yes, indeed. Their pinfalls do not count. Outside of this ring, you gotta get them in. You have to pin their shoulders down to that canvas for a 3 count. A 3 count, they say, it's only 3 seconds away.
That's true. I mean, it would be a little tougher to do a submission in this type of match with this many combatants in there.
Shane Hollister takes the knee out of Chase Stevens. Chase Stevens' favor, and it looks like the left leg right now.
Oh, he might be out of commission. This might be an opening for one of these other 3 to take. Oh, look at Hollister. He's just wrenching the leg. I'm starting to like this guy.
Form of the Dragon Screw by Shane Hollister.
I think he could have taken his knee out right there. Oh, Zach Booth's going to take advantage of this.
Zach Booth DDTs the leg of Chase Stevens.
Oh, now they're just taking turns. This is malicious, and I love it.
And Hollister continuing to work on that left leg of Chase Stevens. They figure if he has one bad wheel, how will he retain his Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Championship?
You know what they say, you can't pedal a bicycle unless it's a unicycle.
Yes, indeed. I mean, one bad wheel, that could work against Chase Stevens. But Chase Stevens has a lot of heart.
Yeah, I see his heart. It's all over the ground.
Chase Stevens in deep trouble here. Booth trying to pin him while Hollister has that leg hold on him. Stevens still able to kick out. I don't know if Hollister was aware that Zach Booth made the cover.
This could have been his shining victory, but instead he got it taken away. Looks like Hollister's trying to work against him now.
Yes, indeed. Shane Hollister, very talented individual. He has been around for quite some time as Zach Booth puts the boot to Sensei Bach.
He may be around for a long time, but, Zach Booth, look at that face.
Zach Booth, he's being called the future. Will he live up to that here tonight?
Oh, I think so. Let me look at him. Look at him. He's letting everybody else do all the work. He's going to come in for the kill and take the win. I just know it.
Zach Booth preserving a lot of energy by letting Shane Hollister work over the leg. Now Zach goes back to the leg of Chase Stevens. Chase Stevens is down. He's in a world of hurt.
You know, this is a good move on their part. If they work that leg and continually work that leg, if they can keep Sensei Bach, then all they got to do is fight among themselves. Somebody is going to pin Chase Stevens.
Well, they may have come to some type of pact before this matchup. Wait a minute. Zach Booth breaks up the pin by Hollister. Wait. And he pushes Hollister. Hollister breaks it up with Booth. We might have some friction here.
You know, a little bit of scrapping going on. Hollister needs to recognize that Zach Booth is fantastic and just give him the win.
Well, remember, this is every man for himself in this fatal four-way, but Chase Stevens uses a good leg to kick Shane Hollister, but a clubbing blow to Chase Stevens by the Obsession, Zach Booth.
Oh, he'll win right here. I just know it. I can't wait to see what happens. Well, maybe. It looks like a turnaround.
Back elbow by Shane Hollister on the heavyweight champion Chase Stevens. Chase Stevens still in trouble here. Zach Booth with another back elbow placed firmly to Chase Stevens.
Oh, now what are they going to do? This could be bad. Irish whip.
And a forearm to Chase Stevens by Shane Hollister. Zach Booth, the Irish whip by Hollister. Clothesline in the corner. Stevens goes down.
That kind of reminds me of them paddle balls you had when you were a kid. You just kept hitting the ball and hitting the ball and hitting the ball.
Yeah, I remember those indeed, but Sensei Bach showing signs of life. He breaks the cover up.
Oh boy, he had to come in and ruin the party.
Well, not Chase. Sensei Bach is also a participant in this fatal four-way match. Don't you forget it.
Seem to be getting a little hot under the collar, Chuck.
You need to focus on calling this match. You need to be professional.
Oh, I thought I was being professional. Look at my foam finger.
Nonetheless, the Obsession, Zach Booth and Shane Hollister still continue to show continuity, but Chase Stevens fighting back on both men. Right hands to both men. Chase Stevens has a lot of fight left in him. The veteran, the heavyweight champion.
He's going down deep and getting all kinds of fire there, Chuck. I don't even know where he's storing it. He couldn't even be standing up with that gimp leg.
Back body drop on Hollister and the scissors kick to the Obsession. Zach Booth, and in comes Sensei Bach. Wait just 1 minute and flying boot to the face of Chase Stevens, and Zach Booth and Shane Hollister break up the count.
Oh, I thought for sure he had him there. I mean, that didn't look good for Chase Stevens at all. Oh, I thought he was down forever.
You have 3 men that want to walk out the heavyweight champion. You have 1 man that wants to retain his championship.
It's a toss-up right now. Every man is going at it hard and heavy. Chase Stevens seems to be taking a breather on the side, but I don't know. It looks like they're getting ready to work over Sensei Bach pretty hard and heavy.
The Irish whip, wait a minute, a reverse double noggin knocker by Sensei Bach. What is this here? Neckbreaker DDT simultaneously.
Oh, that was the most inventive move I've ever seen in my life.
Quite innovative indeed, but Bach, he's signaling to the corner here. What does Sensei Bach have in mind?
Oh, surely he's not going to go up to the top rope. He's got too much to lose. Come on, stay down.
High risk, high reward, they call it.
Oh, this might be too much high risk.
Well, those high-risk maneuvers can backfire, as we've seen in the past. Wait just 1 second. Hollister has Sensei. Oh my God, what a forearm to the shoulder blades and a kick to the back of the head of Sensei Bach.
Seems to be knocked out on the turnbuckle, Chuck.
Yes, indeed. Very effective blows by Shane Hollister on the world's greatest martial artist, Sensei Bach.
Hey, he's working his way down. Maybe he can get away cleanly. I don't know, but I think this is probably going to end up going bad on him. Now they're boosting him up. This could go very, very wrong.
Chase Steve, wait, what the heck is this? What do we have here? Wait just 1 second. Chase Stevens now. What does he do? A triple powerbomb out of the corner by Chase Stevens. Listen to this crowd.
Boy, I don't know what to say after that. That was an incredible move, Chuck.
Yes, indeed, and very effective. But Chase Stevens, does he have the presence of mind to capitalize, to pin one of these 3 men and retain the Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Championship?
Oh, you look at them, they all look like spent matches. I don't think they can get up and do anything.
Wait.
Oh, Tracy's out there.
Wait just 1 second. What is Tracy Smothers doing? And the Smothers family, what are they doing here?
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Well, JL has left the broadcast booth. That is a blessing indeed. But right now, Sensei Bach is working his way back up to his feet, showing the effects of that triple power bomb. Stevens has him set up in a brain buster. Very devastating brain buster as you see JL at ringside. And a clothesline over the top rope. Both men go to the outside. Shane, wait a minute. Zach Booth, 1, 2. Oh my God, Zach Booth stole the pin. Zach Booth is a new Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Champion. He stole that one, but there is nothing illegal about it, whether we like it or not. The Obsession, Zach Booth, your new MIP Heavyweight Champion. Oh my. The Obsession, Zach Booth, he was very opportunistic. He stole that pin. Chase Stevens had Sensei Bach beat after that devastating brainbuster. But then Shane Hollister clotheslined him outside the ring, and the Obsession, Zach Booth, capitalized. And now he is your new Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Champion.
Well, it looks like we exchanged Chase Stevens for Zach Booth, and I, for one, am impressed. What do you mean, eh?
I don't know. It was crazy.
He's a great champion. I know he's going to do great, great things. I know going forward he is going to be the man of the hour. You got to watch out for him. Zach Booth, everybody. Well, that's been Midwest Impact Pro's Sudden Impact for this week. And next week, we're going to bring you a whole new action-packed lineup. Be here then.